Cut a pen out, pour up heavy. In the lamb on a Eddie. I got 3 O's, run the valley. The new Dios, not from Belly.
JT Bat Bro, what's up? Welcome to the studio.
Boys, what's happening?
How you feeling, bro?
Great. It's been a while.
It has been a while. I'm excited for this because I don't think a lot of people have heard you speak in like a long format, but you have a crazy story, and I'm sure you have a lot to say about it. So I'm really excited.
I have some things to say, I guess.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for coming too, man. I know this is far away from home, but we're excited to have you.
Bro, Cam got it hooked up. The man.
Cam's the man, dude. Cam's the man. But yeah, we're all excited to hear your story, and just tell us a little bit about your story, where you came from, and whatever you want us to talk about, we're here for it.
Sweet, man.
Yeah. Let's start in high school, like freshman year of high school. What kind of baseball player were you? I think that's a good place to start.
Yeah, for sure.
I was a little one. I'll start there. So I want to go back one more year. I took 8th grade twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my first 8th grade, where was I? Conestoga Middle School. I was 4'10" and about 95 pounds.
Dude, that's
4'10".
You want to know something crazy? I'm a small dude. That's smaller than me. That's smaller than how I was at that age, bro. That's crazy.
I was a late bloomer, as they say.
Yeah.
So I was talking to my dad one day, and he's like, "Dude, do you want to take 8th grade again so you can grow?" I'm
Smart.
like, "Yeah, my dad's smart."
Yeah, that's smart.
So took 8th grade again. Going into my freshman year, after 2 8th grades, I was 5 foot tall, 105 pounds.
There we go.
Wow.
At like 15.
Wow. At 15, you were 5 feet tall?
Yeah. So I got photos. I'll send you some photos.
Yeah.
Dude, that's bigger.
And I'm just grinding along as a freshman, dude. New high school, all new friends. I'm nervous, but it was good for me. I needed it.
How was the what the coaches think about you, and were they in your ear about the size thing, or was it kind of more
They didn't know anything about me.
Okay.
No, the varsity coach. I mean, you guys played freshman ball as freshmen, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't, but
No,
your friends did. I'm sure.
My friends did. Yeah,
the varsity coach didn't even know my name until the next year.
Right.
But no, I mean, I maybe finished the year at like 5'3", and man, I just loved baseball, man. It was I played all the same positions, and nothing's changed much the whole time. I've just gotten bigger. I've always like had the
skill set that you have. Yeah.
I've always like had the fundamentals because my dad and my coaches growing up said it right. But you know what? I mean, going in my sophomore year, I batted like .061.
Oh, wow.
On varsity. That was horrible. I got one hit all year.
Wow.
Then after that, we got a new coach, and I'm going in my junior year. And that's finally when things started clicking. I was like going into the year 5'10". Like
wait.
Oh yeah, I guess I left some
so
stuff
you
out.
had a 7 growth spurt?
Yeah, I hit puberty. So
wow,
big word right
that's
there.
Insane. And you kind of said you had the same skill set kind of throughout. Like you kind of trusted in yourself that you had the same skill set, or did this stuff change?
I just couldn't catch up to a fastball because everyone was way more physically dominant than me. So I mean, I grinded my butt off, dude, and all my friends. I mean, that first taste of like, oh my gosh, I'm getting better.
Mm.
Like y'all start lifting for the first time. All your friends, like we had hang clean Fridays in my buddy's garage, and we'd take the most C4 pre-workout or stuff that would come out and turn blue. Like I'm not that sounds weird, but no, that sounds really weird.
We hear you.
But dude, that's when it was like, I got a shot at this, man. Oh, I'm totally leaving out my brother.
Yeah.
My freshman year, he was 2016. He moved back to Portland. How can I forget this? I was watching. I was getting ready for this. I was doing my film. He said like, I don't know how John like went to school. Like we were always hitting at like 1 p.m. I think I had early release every day, every year somehow.
Wild.
But dude, we just learned that to hit the ball far, you got to swing out of your damn shoes. I got a leg kick. He got a leg kick. And that was the start of the baseball bat store. Mm-hmm. When we started trying to sell eBay bats, then we started learning like, okay, we can use our hips a little more. We started banging. Going into my junior year, I'm finally like looking the same as the other people on the field. It was a fun year, man. We made it to quarterfinals. I'd love to break down everything, but it's not that significant. I guess they're my guys, but this is when it all turned around my senior year, going into COVID. What was COVID for y'all?
We were 2021 grads.
Junior
year, yeah.
So everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, that hurt everything for me. COVID sucked." It like, bro, we lifted every day. It was the best. Me and my buddy Gus Buss, he was having the same situation. He was like 5'4" and 100 pounds, and we'd go over to his house every day because we had to keep our circle small.
Right.
And we'd do lifts. We'd bench, deadlift. My back still hurts because of it. And that was where it all kind of took off, dude.
That's the thing with COVID is some people took it as, it's a year off. I can enjoy spending time with my buddies, but, kind of play video games or do whatever. The people that benefited from it, people like you that took advantage of it, I'm not at school every day, but it means I can lift, people took advantage of that and that, pays dividends. Someone like you. And
we do Bat Bros all day. Will would say like we would legit do 4 like final 30-minute videos in a day. Like we'd be there all day. We would basically be fasting. Like we wouldn't eat either. And we'd break the fast with Taco Bell every time.
All right, so let's start with this. We talk about, so if people hadn't seen the Will pod, I'll just give a little run through. So Will started with, he wanted to sell bats online. He wanted to find you a bat, had some extra bats left over, and then wanted to sell them online. That's when the first Bat Bro videos were started. When did he approach you with the idea? What was your perspective of like starting to make videos?
This clown comes over to my house one day. We're not living in the same house. He's married. He's been married forever to his wonderful wife, Shaylee. They just had 10-year anniversary.
Shout out Shaylee.
10 years.
Happy 10 years,
Good
guys.
on them. Yeah. I love that. He comes over to my house with a tripod and is like, "Hey, we still go hit every day." He's like, "Hey, let's film something." I'm like, "Bro, I'm not filming nothing. Like, I suck. I don't want to show people this. I want to wait until I'm 20 and I'm actually like decent at baseball." But we go and film like that 2014 Exogrid video or the AP5 video selling this bat, and it's like, that was kind of fun. And I remember only Will did it because if I went up and tried to talk to the camera, I'd mess it up every single time. And we had to do one full, we didn't know how to edit. So it had to be a perfect, seamless hit 3, keep your breath, and say how good the bat was. We'd say it was a good bat, no matter like how dog crap it was. But yeah, that was the first time we did a Bat Bros type thing.
And then when did you start seeing like the traction of it? Like people like when did you start seeing the videos start popping off?
Yeah, I mean, he talked about it. We forgot about it for like 3 weeks to a month. Looked back, they had like 5,000 views.
No way.
Which 0 subscriber channel, you get 5,000 views. That's nuts. We go back fast. I'm skipping a bunch of stuff. We get a bat for my season. Will buys me like a Christmas present. The Meta Power, which is like
great bat.
The blue Meta. Great bat.
Great bat. That's what I use too.
Yeah.
Great bat.
It sounded nuts.
Oh yeah, nuts.
Well, unfortunately, it was COVID, and I never got to use it. Yeah. Hit some crazy inter-squad home runs, though.
I bet. Those count.
They were wall scrapers, but at the time, it felt sick.
They count.
We made the Meta Power video, forgot about it for 2 weeks to a month, and he said 50,000. I remember it being 80,000 views when we look back on it. 83,000 something. And that was like, we were losing our minds. Then we go on a little more. We get our first bat from a company. It was Victus. We hit with the Vandal, and then my sister comes up with you guys should be the Baseball Bat Brothers. And Will's like, the Bat Bros, and we're just going nuts. And dude, I'd love to say it was like we had it all planned out. And I'm refreshed on all this stuff because I've been watching all of it. And dude, it was a good time. And we just hit 1 million subs. In October, like right around Halloween.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
And it was like that wasn't nothing compared to just how much fun we have every day hitting. Right. It's the adrenaline I get every time that camera's behind me. I'm hitting, dude. It's the best. It's so much fun.
My first introduction to you, actually, I remember your recruiting video when he posted it on the channel. That was the first time I knew Bat Bros. I had seen the video.
Saw that.
I had seen, but the first video I've actually watched that I remember honestly that I remember was your recruiting video because it had a ton of views. And I was like, how can I get my recruiting video to get all these views? I was like, how'd they do this? So I was like, it was like 100K views or something crazy. And I was like, that's so many scouts that are seeing him.
Yes.
We were just, I can say this now since I'm done with college and everything. We were just scamming coaches. Like, we clip only good swings in.
Of course.
And he'd put the little emoji of the ball where it went. I remember exactly what it looked like.
The ball would go out and we'd look at each other and be like, yo, that went far. I'm sending that to like Cal Poly.
That's crazy.
And I always got messages back saying like, oh, we might have a walk-on spot for you. They never did because that was all during COVID when we were posting that stuff. Bro, those are still my highest view videos on YouTube.
The recruiting videos?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I guess Will has a secret touch.
You know what's funny though? Every now and then, since I watch so much baseball content, just a random recruiting video from like 2012 will just pop up. And it's not someone who's like I know of. It's just like has like 600,000
for no reason.
views.
For literally no reason.
It's just a recruiting video. And I'm like, why do these just randomly pop up?
I sent so many videos to coaches and no one saw my videos. Like, no one.
50 views, but some,
not even the
every now and
coaches.
then. Yeah. So yeah,
Oh,
so you got a little bit of interest from those videos, but nothing signed or anything. No
when I'm
pictures.
bored on a plane, like we just flew to Hawaii, I scroll through all my old text messages. I was looking at Indiana State texting me. These small D2s were like, dude, I saw your recruiting video. Do you want to come play at our school? Like I could pull them up right now.
But you didn't answer them?
Some of them I didn't answer.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But I was committed to Salt Lake Community College at the time, which I went there my freshman year. But I wanted to go like, I don't know. I wanted to go to Oregon State. I had the opportunity to go to Oregon, but they never fully.
Tell us about
I wasn't good enough.
Tell us about it. It was just not good enough, or were you in contact with a coach, or?
Yeah, no, I was in contact with Oregon, a little bit Oregon State, but that was mainly just. His name was Pat Casey. He was just being nice to me. We'd have some good conversations, but it wasn't usually about him trying to give me a spot at Oregon State.
Was that after your freshman year?
That was before.
Oh, okay.
After my freshman, dude, I sucked my freshman year at JUCO.
Really?
Yeah. I couldn't find my stride. I couldn't really find a community at Salt Lake. And so I transferred to Yavapai. You cool if we get into all that?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Bro.
So, dude, I'm going into Yavapai my sophomore year.
That's an AZ?
In AZ in Prescott,
Okay.
Arizona. It's like an hour and a half north of Phoenix, north of here.
Okay.
I was fourth on the depth chart at third base.
Oh, wow.
There was these are all my guys still. One of them is at where is he? One of them's at Wichita State right now. One of them's in the Angels organization, and one's playing Australian professional baseball.
Okay.
So decent group.
Yeah.
Decent group. Going into the season, I'm still fourth string. Like I bat 100 in the fall. Like they almost cut me, dude. And one guy sprains his ankle. One guy kicks the fence, breaks his foot.
No way.
And the other guy just doesn't have a hot start. So I go in there and I bet like 398 with 10 pumps.
What?
Are you serious?
Everything clicks, dude. If nothing worked out, I was going to, I don't know. I was going to play at a D3 in Central Washington or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
That's insane.
dude, it all
Isn't that
just
crazy how
started flying.
baseball works, dude? It is insane.
It's so
from when you were
dumb.
8th grade, freshman year, and then you were batting 100 in fall and whatever.
Yeah.
And then 10 pumps, 398. That is insane.
It took me till I was 21 years old to find my first sense of like, all right, I'm solid at baseball.
Baseball's the number one sport where it's like you can't give up, man. If you trust in yourself and the ability, you love the game, it's coming. You just gotta be patient.
I was talking to Eric yesterday, Sam, and he was like, I was asking him like, if you were to look at your old recruiting video and you were to tell yourself one thing, he was like, keep playing baseball. You go talk to my brother. He's the best he's ever been at baseball right now, and he's 32.
I remember him saying that. He's like, most people stop playing at 21 or 22, but you don't hit your, like, as a male, I think your athletic peak is like 28 or 29. So it's like, you're not even going to know how good you could be, dude, unless you just keep playing.
Right.
It's crazy.
And so I committed to Louisiana Lafayette, the Raging Cajuns.
Raging Cajuns.
Oh my gosh, that's Lafayette, Louisiana. It might be the heaven on earth. That's the best spot in the world.
Louisiana's awesome, dude.
It's tight.
Yeah, I love
so
Louisiana.
Do you have other D1 offers from Louisiana, like out of that JUCO, or was Louisiana only one?
I had that walk on to Oregon.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be a Scully, but then they told me it was a walk on. That's why I don't like the Ducks too. So, anyways, I had that, dude, and like Nevada, I was talking to a little bit. Then the Cajuns and Washington. I had like a 20% scholarship from Washington, but it was still like $40,000 a year.
Okay.
That school's expensive.
And so what made you pick Louisiana?
They had full ride, and it was like, I've always wanted to play ball in the South.
Yeah. Was that an easy decision for you?
It was, no. I committed to Oregon
You did?
for 3 days. I forgot about that.
You could like publicly posted on Instagram. And did
I
the whole
had the
thing?
post ready, but I didn't post it. My dad told me to wait.
Wow.
Then I was like, I didn't work this hard to go walk on somewhere. I need to go somewhere where they want me. I decommitted, and then it was just the easiest decision in the world. I felt like God told me, bro, don't. You work too hard for this. Go. I don't know. It's like, go to Louisiana. And I did, and I told all my family, and they were like, dude, that's the best decision you've ever made.
Yes.
I go there, and again, it was like, I'm third on the depth chart. Work my way up. Someone gets hurt, bless their heart, but I'm back in balling. And dude, I bet like 300 my first year with 7 bombs. Going to my senior year, we're 13th in the nation, taking down everybody. And then, it was 16 wins straight. That was the best.
That's insane.
I bet like 300 with 9 my senior year. Then
And then you think, oh, that guy should get drafted, huh? Don't you think?
I did.
All of a sudden, it's like, wait, dude, this is pro ball territory. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I was getting ready to be like, oh yeah, I'll go do Bat Bros, and then I pop off, bro. Then I was talking to like the Rays and the Royals, and they were like, dude, we'll give you free agent signing. Draft comes around, nothing.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go play indie ball because I'm not giving this up.
Yeah.
I got time, so I go play indie ball for the Milwaukee Milkmen. I bat 120 with strikeouts in more than half my at bats, and I'm like ready to hang him up, dude. Like, oh, when you came to Bend
Mhm.
and we made that video,
In September of last year?
yeah,
Yeah.
I was so lost,
Really?
bro.
You hit so well in that video.
That was the first time. That was the first time I'd hit well since like April of that year.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, all the comments in that video are like, dude, JT's a dog. Because you
I
had like
think
9 tanks.
Derek Mabin commented on the Instagram post like, "Damn, that's a good swing." I was like,
Dude, I
you know what? guess
I
it
have
is.
buddies, and this is a D3 school in Massachusetts called Endicott. And one of my best buddies, he goes there, and he was literally telling me, this is like a couple months ago, he was like, you know, JT from the Bat Bros. I was like, yeah, I'm familiar. He's like, we are obsessed with his swing. And I texted him when he was sleeping at our house, and I was like, yo, he's staying over. Like, that's crazy, because they were up. Their whole team was obsessed with your swing. Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yeah,
That's wild.
a little small D3 school in Massachusetts.
And you're all down on yourself because like, I'm hitting 120.
I need to have confidence in myself,
Yeah.
bro.
No, your swing's sick.
I still have trouble with that. I just need to.
Okay,
hard,
so
bro.
that video happened September. You hit about $120 in
Yeah.
indie ball. What
That's
happened
horrible.
at that winter? What happened after that?
My coach told me they're signing guys back in October. I never got a call. I texted him. He was like, yeah, expect a call from a Pioneer League team, which is like the lowest indie ball league. And I'm like, yeah, I'm cooked. But anyways, that day we hit. That's the last time I've hit at Bend Elks too. I was telling you that earlier.
You did tell me
I'm legally banned from hitting there. Cease and desist letter. Anyways,
Because you had too many tanks.
That
It
was-
a neighborhood in right field.
I was denting
No
cars, hitting houses, but anyways, dude, I had the worst taste in my mouth of like failure. And you can go ask Will. We would be in the cage, and I probably broke like 6 bats just from slamming them on the ground. I try not to cuss. I'd be on the F word as loud as I could because I'm like, I can't find my swing. Like, this baseball's been my life, and I just attach my whole identity to the game of baseball. That's what I'd been doing my whole life. Then going through all that with my brother, training with my dad, it was, dude, I was able to take so much time off. My off season was like 8 months. It was insane. And I realized that there's other stuff outside of baseball. And dude, even if I don't get to MLB, I get to play ball every day. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go play in the Pioneer. I'll be fine. I'll go play in any league. I just want to play baseball and actually freaking enjoy it one year. So because of that, I'm like, all right, I was talking to my dad and I was like, I got to go join this pay-to-play league, the California Winter League. And I'm not talking to any indie ball teams at the time. I go over there and it's like I have 4 Korean roommates that don't speak English.
Oh, wow.
Trash piled everywhere. I'm like, what the heck is going on? What am I doing out here? My first day, it's like, who are these guys I'm playing? It was. Hold on, I'm getting to it. It was a good time. And then like my second game, I hit a ball out dead center. And then after that game, I had like 4 like pro ball offers.
Whoa!
From
after
indie ball teams.
That one game.
They were like, only not many people can put it out dead center here. But that's a few days later, I'd signed with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, which is over by ETS Shelley and them. Shout out the
Shelley
boys.
spent some time over there, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. So yeah, man, that's where I started out this year. And I guess, so how do you podcast? Do you just keep talking?
We just talk, bro. Just conversation.
Yeah. Never done this before, bro.
That's a crazy realization.
It's a weird thing because it's like you're sitting here and it's like, wait, there's no script. There's no script at all.
Oh, bro. I'm curious because I don't know all of this stuff.
I'm going into this. Feels like I'm going to Yavapai again. Like it's an all new thing. I sucked the previous year, and I go into a better league than the one I was in. I go onto a better team, and it's like, you know what? I might as well go for the top while I'm here. So I go to the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, and they're like, Stan Cleburne, great man. He's our coach. He just hit like his 2000th career win as a coach in pro ball, which is insane. So I want to shout out him. He got me out to Southern Maryland, and that revived like my baseball career. So I go out there. First 2 weeks, I'm batting .067, a little better than my sophomore year of high school average. So I had a little hope. Then I go to a teammate on my team, Alejandro De Aza. If you guys ever heard of that name, he was a 10-year big leaguer, played for the Mets, he played for the White Sox, and he always told me, "Papi, I'll never tell you anything unless you come up to me." I'm like, I gotta go up to De Aza, bro. So I go up to him. I'm like, "Bro, help me out. What's wrong?" He's like, "You want me to tell you? Papi, you're too tight. Too muscly, you gotta be loose." And then he just starts like dancing in the cage. And then that day I start getting loose and I just start hitting missiles, bro. And the baseballs in the Atlantic League, boulders. So my exit velo is just going through the roof. And I just start going off, dude. Those guys on that team were great too. Sam Dexter, freaking indie ball legend. Oh my gosh. So anyways, I start tearing it up. Month of May and June was just nuts. And then I go 4 for 5 one game with a bomb, 2 doubles, and I go off. Then the next day I wake up and my skipper calls me, Stan, and says, "Well, JT, it was a good time, but you're going to the Texas Rangers." And it's like, what the heck? I went to bed last night thinking like, you know what? Maybe this indie ball thing's for me. I'm really liking this. And that day I'm driving down in my 2001 Toyota Tundra with 230,000 miles down to Spartanburg, South Carolina.
30,000 miles?
Oh, bro, Tundra's going till 400,000.
That is
crazy. That thing is primed.
Shout out Toyota, man. That's crazy.
Shout out Toyota. Sponsor us.
Let's go.
But I'm driving down to Spartanburg, Carolina, and I just signed my first minor league contract.
Did you have any inkling that pro teams were like looking at you at that time?
No.
That is insane.
Yeah. It's
just going
indie
to bed
ball's
one night, you wake up, wait, am I pro baseball?
Indie ball's crazy, dude. It's like I played with the most talented players all year in indie ball. And it's guys that they got the book on them in minor leagues and they played bad, and it's like they're never getting signed again. But it's just dudes hitting 35 pumps in an indie ball season, hitting the balls 500 feet. It's crazy.
That's wild.
Dude, indie ball is the biggest slept on thing. I didn't know about it until I was like a senior in college. It's tight.
Because you hear indie ball, and it's like, oh, it's just whenever.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're not
whatever.
not pro. Yeah,
but it is a good thing to look at. Like, it's like these guys that they got the book on them, and all of a sudden, they get sent down, and it's like they want to prove themselves. I'm still a good baseball player too, and it's like, wait, I'm still a pro baseball player, and these guys are still going off. That is wild.
There's passion, dude. Those guys that play indie ball, it's like they love the game, and that's all. a lot of them, that's all they got.
Yeah.
And it's like, so huge respect to anyone that's going out there trying to further their career playing that. But, bro, I couldn't believe, like, I was playing with all these guys that had never played affiliate on my team. We were the youngest team by far in the Atlantic, and we were tearing up. It was fun. But I was just talking to all of them, and they helped me really grow in my faith this year, dude. And I was talking to all of them, and they were like, bro, you like made it. And my goal my whole life was to play JUCO ball in Arizona, by the way.
Wow.
I always thought it was tight. Then I wanted to go to Arizona State. That's a whole different thing. I should have said that earlier. But, bro, I'm driving down to Spartanburg calling my host family in Maryland. I'm like, I'll never see you guys again.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to High. But, bro, it was – my family's just been the best through it all. Like, they've supported me when I'm 24, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go make $1,000 a month. Hopefully you guys still like me after this. But, bro, it's all about the community you have around you if you're going to keep going. I mean, like, you guys had that content house. It's like, if we're going to do this, we need everyone on board.
Yeah, you got to be locked in.
You guys have this podcast.
Yeah.
This is the community.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we need to push each other. Doing it on your own, bro. I know we've probably all done it on our own. You can do it for a little bit, but once you hit that moment of failure, or like your mind tells you there's a different path I could take that's going to be a lot easier if I just give all this up, you'll go to it right away if you don't have someone else telling you, like, bro.
We had this conversation the other day, and we were kind of talking about it, and it's crazy. You know, it's very easy to, in the mental game, when you're doing stuff to you know, kind of funnel off and kind of lose what your goals are, you know. But when you get a good group of people, it's like, you know, the sky's the limit for anyone, no matter what you're doing.
I was laying in my bed in Maryland this year, and I was like pissed off, like tearing up, like I'm quitting baseball. Like, I'm batting. I don't got it. I finished the season last year batting 120. I'm batting under 100 right now. I'm calling my dad, like, I'm coming home, dude. I'm so tired of this. I want to go do YouTube videos, which is the best thing ever, dude. Content is tight.
Yeah. Nice fallback plan.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm getting out of this, bro. And my dad was like, you can always stay in it, but once you leave it, it's going to be hard to get back in. And I was like, you know what? I went to the box next day saying like, F you, Dad, this is for you. And I would just go hit a missile. And I was like, that dude was right. But, man, going down to Spartanburg, there was some – I show up the first day, and I'm not cleared yet. And I look at the pitcher on the mound. We were playing the Baltimore Orioles high A team, the Aberdeen Ironbirds.
Yeah.
And there's this pitcher, lefty, and I'm like, okay, lefty pitcher. I've been facing this all year, 88 to 90. Like, average pro arm in my eyes. First pitch, like 96. And I'm like, guns hot. Slider at like 88. Banger. Curveball. Drops off the table. We don't get a hit for like the first 3 innings. And I'm like, I'm cooked. I might as well hop back into my truck, go back up to Maryland. And I step in the box my first day. And a cool thing is I was batting behind my old college teammate, Julian Brock.
That's cool.
So I was like, okay, if Julian's hitting in front of me, I can do this. He gets a knock in front of me, steals second, steals third. And then infield comes in. I hit a single up the middle. My first ribby and knock driving in my old college teammate.
That's so awesome.
That's sick.
And I'm like, can I do this, dude? It was totally new territory for me. I never played against I played against Texas A&M in a regional, and I saw 100 one time. Then that night there was a reliever throwing like 101, and I was on deck, and there was 2 outs. And my boy Quincy Scott punched. And he struck out to end the game. And I was like, phew, I don't have to face
Thank
that.
God, man. Thank God, man.
But, bro, it was the velo thing. It's mental. Baseball's mental, but you can do it. You guys could go hit 100 if you want. That sounds crazy.
I had a take about that a couple years ago, man. Remember that?
You said 97 flat.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that.
overrated,
We're not getting
that's
into
a
that.
whole
We're not
other
getting into
thing.
that.
It looks like 90 flat when it's. Oh, I love.
You hear that?
It doesn't make sense.
No, it
doesn't.
I hear you, brother.
What?
It's a big shout out to my
That's an OG take.
Where
right
we
there.
where are we at right
But
now?
we're at, okay, you first ribby, first hit
Yeah.
in pro ball, or affiliated ball.
And this is all recent too. This is
This
all
is like in June.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's a few months ago.
Yeah. So wait, let's just rewind. So September, you're like, man, I hate this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna quit this.
Bro,
This is-
April, I'm like, on my
April.
birthday, I'm like damn near crying, like ready to jump. No, I'm not going to say I'm going to jump out my window.
We've all said it before.
Hypothetical.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yes, hypothetical. But, bro, I did not want anything to do with baseball just because I was so focused on results. And that, like, unless I'm batting crazy, I'm going to be happy. But I don't know, dude.
So June came around. Right?
Yeah.
And what happened? What was the next couple months after that like?
So starting like June 29th, I was in Spartanburg. I bat like 330 my first month in high with like 2 pumps, the only 2 pumps I hit with them. But it was like, I had like 2 walk-offs. Not to toot my, I guess it's a podcast. I'm talking about my career. I can
You
say
talk about yourself.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
you basically just glaze yourself the whole time. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
It's a good
It's
time.
fun, bro. Any of the confidence thoughts in your head right now, just say them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
I'm the best. I'm the GOAT. I don't whatever it is, man.
Dude, I was all my teammates, bro. They're clowns. Dylan Dreiling, Casey Cook. That was Tennessee and North Carolina. Those 2 guys. Do you know Dylan Dreiling? He walked off.
Sounds familiar.
He won the Natty with Tennessee.
Yeah. Okay.
Lefty hitter.
Yep.
Good dudes. But they were like, bro, like, how were you not drafted out of college? Like, because I figured it out this year. Like, I was a shell of myself in the past. And they're like, bro, like, how are you hitting it so hard? And it's just like, I'm 3 years older than all y'all. And you guys got time. But I just, dude, it was the best. It was, I loved baseball and it was all going great. And it was all because the people around me pushed me to keep going. When I wanted to probably stop playing when I was a freshman in high school, I was undersized. When I was at Salt Lake Community College, first time away from my family, and I suck at baseball for the first time in my life, and I want to quit. When I'm playing for Milwaukee Milkmen and I suck, and it's like, it's the people around me that pushed me and kept me in the game, and they're the reason that I'm going to go to my first spring training this February. And it's like,
It's real.
it's nuts, man.
That's here, isn't it? Is that
Yeah.
here? What town is it in?
I don't know. I've never been to the complex.
That's crazy. You haven't been there yet.
I drove to my minor league team.
That's
They
crazy.
didn't even fly me out.
That's so sick, dude.
So, yeah, I'll figure it out.
So how old are you?
24.
Dude, you're young though. That's
Yeah,
the
you're
thing.
young,
You're
bro.
still really young.
That's the first time I've heard
No,
that in a
no,
while
yeah,
on my
Trust me,
team.
you are. I feel like I'm. Yeah, I mean, like,
Especially
Yeah.
when once Will put it in perspective, like that thing about like you don't peak until you're like 28, 29.
Yeah, that fired me up seeing him get better and better.
Yeah.
Because we got the same genetics, man.
yeah, exactly,
So,
bro. Who's better?
who's better at what?
Baseball.
That's a big question, bro.
It's you. Will said it. Will said it.
We
too.
want to hit. No, I want to.
Oh, he'd admit this. I can do live pitching better. He can hit it further off BP. He can hit BP better than me. That guy can hit some batting practice. And he'll tell you, I mean, I can hit live pitching pretty damn well. So,
Who's a better player?
I don't
I
know.
want to hear it.
Better player?
Better player overall.
Me.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. What I feel like I just beat him in wiffle ball or something. I probably did.
What?
Dude, we did a home run derby.
With wiffle balls?
No, we play wiffle ball all growing up, but we did a home run derby against each other. I beat him with the squishy barrel. You guys know the squishy barrel?
Yep.
Worst bat of all
Oh
time.
yeah.
Cooked him.
He posted that video, didn't he?
Yeah.
Isn't it out? Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that one.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I'm not dogging on my bro.
Well, let me rewind real quick because I'm
Yeah.
curious. Because it's funny hearing like Will's perspective and everything, like from
Mhm.
Bat Bros,
Yeah.
and then now hearing your perspective. What was your first moment of Bat Bros where you're like, "Oh, this is like a real thing"?
I was in my AP US history class and my teacher was Mr. Fox, and I was going around, like he'd be teaching and I'd go up to the front with the Chromebook and I'd be like, everyone go press shuffle play and subscribe to us. We had like 1,000 subscribers and I'd get everyone to open up all the Chromebooks and just play it during class. And it was when COVID hit and we were just doing it every day. And he said views were low, but I remember we were getting like 20,000 views, and I was like losing my mind. And it's like, we're famous, dude. we made it. We just got Victus to send us a free bet. Like, we're balling. I mean, I barely have a sense of money now. I'm playing minor league baseball. But, dude, I don't care about I guess Will is 32 with a wife and has to pay bills. But, I don't know. It's not about money. So the question you asked me was, when was the first time I realized it was going to be a thing? It was probably when COVID hit and we were trying to do 100 videos a day. And it just kept slowly building, dude. So that was a good time.
And then now to today, you guys hit 1 million subscribers like a month ago, pretty much.
Yeah.
Where were you when that happened? What was that moment like?
So I was sleeping when it actually happened. But the night before, we had like a party because we knew we'd run into it. But all our family was over, and I remember I was drinking cut water. Those things are lethal.
Oh, dude, those are rocket fuel, brother.
And one of my family members was like, John, you should like say something for us. And it was, I can't remember any of the accolades rather than just how much fun it was to show up every single day. And another thing, each of my like siblings have played such a big role. All our logos. I don't know about this one. I think Baseballism did that, but
the one on the hat that fell.
Yeah, the one on the hat that fell.
That's the OG.
You can touch it now. We're not talking about. I guess we're talking about Will. That's not even the OG.
Wow,
it's
look
not?
at that.
No,
That's
but
the new one?
this is dissected from the OG.
Oh,
Okay.
the OG, is it the script one?
Yeah, it's just script bat
Yeah.
burst.
Okay.
My sister designed Maggie. She designed that whole thing. She's a graphic designer. She worked for the Trailblazers. My sister Grace. What has Grace done? Grace is just the best.
Supports.
Yeah, Grace is the biggest supporter we got. Then Will is just the best iMovie editor of all time.
He really is.
Then I'm just fortunate enough to hit BP in some of the videos. But yeah, man, it was that night we hit 1 million. It was like any other day. It felt like, but we saw 1M on the YouTube, and my brother told me like. He was like, I don't have motivation to do this anymore. But then we went out and made a banger video. And I was like, okay, never mind. That's
a real thing I hear.
This is pretty sick.
It's like you have this big goal and you're like, I reached it. Like, now what?
Now what?
What do I do now?
We've hit like our life goals,
What?
which is crazy.
AJ Brown said the same. I don't know if you guys know this, but AJ Brown last year when they won the Super Bowl, he came out and said, "Yeah, I've been wanting my whole life to do this, but now it's like, now what's next now?" And
It's just like icing on top.
Okay,
I guess.
It's like, okay, I made it, but now what?
Ecclesiastes, seen everything under the sun.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He said, yeah, like what else?
Who?
AJ Brown.
He literally came out at his post conference after the winning Super Bowl. He was
like day of, right?
Like day of. He was like, yeah, like I won the Super Bowl. I've been wanting my whole life, and he's like, I don't really feel much.
Kind of sad, right?
Yeah, he's like, I don't really feel much. He's like, I thought it was gonna be this whole big thing, but it's like, I made it, and like I'm still football still continues.
Because you build up this thing in your head for so long.
Yeah.
You're like, this is the thing. This is gonna make my life complete. But then you realize, like, it's cliche, but it's the journey. It's the journey, though. It's not the
The sun
accolades.
still comes up the next morning,
Right?
It's, nothing changes. You know?
Can't believe this is my life.
Like, there's nothing else to do but just keep making banger YouTube videos.
All right, I'm not going to act like I'm Socrates, but I've been reading a book.
Okay.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Hey, here we go.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I went to JUCO. This is the first book I've read like on my own,
What
and
book?
it's called Coaching with a Purpose, and it's about this coach. A guy in one of my church groups gave it to me, and it's about this guy who went to be the Kentucky head coach, and he was like trying to do it for all the accolades, and he passed many years, and he was like looking back, and all he cared about was the impact that he had on other guys and the relationships that he created. And he's like, I still call, and he just starts name dropping the craziest names you've ever heard of, like, you coach this guy, and it's all he cared about he was like everything that ever lasted, not the rings, not the trophies. It was the relationships that he built along the way and the impact that he was able to have on other guys. So, I mean, bro, y'all two doing this, I'm telling you, you're going to have this bond for the rest of your life, because it's like we built this together. Me and my brother, I mean, Will built that, but I was glad to be a co-founder, quote unquote. Luckily, I was able to do my own thing that worked out all right.
Yeah,
But-
you could
Definitely,
say.
definitely.
Dude, back to the community aspect. It's about who's around you, man.
Exactly, brother. Trusting God too. I mean,
Amen. Amen.
That, brother.
Yeah.
I got a couple more questions though for you because I always get curious about these conversations because from 8th grade to freshman year,
Mhm.
sophomore year of high school to JUCO to all the places you've been. What was the biggest difference in the players you played around and the biggest adjustment you had to make? From pro ball to playing at Louisiana to playing JUCO to high school. What was the biggest difference you saw, and what was the biggest adjustment I guess you had to make?
Biggest jump was minor leagues, dude. Those guys are nuts. They're there for a reason, bro. There's a reason I didn't get signed out of college. I was not ready, dude. If I would have went, I would have been released in the first month, I swear. But those guys are nuts.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know how I adjusted. I guess Will and I all off season were hitting these foam balls at 120 miles an hour. So I guess we trained for it. But dude, minor league ball's tough.
Is it crazy to think now, the pitching you're able to hit now, where it's dude, I cannot believe I can I can go against this guy who's an ace. I can actually.
I faced this guy in the Mets org this year throwing 102. I hit it oppo 303 feet for a fly out.
Oh,
It was the sickest. I went to the box just thanking God for the opportunity to face this guy. I was like, let's go. Hopefully he doesn't hit me in the head. I barreled it, dude. It was so tight.
Oh yeah.
And I walked it off next AB.
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of
I know
sick.
you did.
Yeah.
Did you say that's the best player you faced? That pitcher?
No.
Who's the best guy you ever faced?
Oh.
Even if it's just a player, not even it doesn't have to be a pitcher.
Yeah,
Just
I don't even remember. There was this lefty. Oh, I don't want to give him credit. There was this.
That's the worst. Dude.
There was
That's
this
the-
lefty in the White Sox high A this year. I totally forget his name, but he was that's the first lefty I saw throw 100. First pitch, he goes 99 right here. I swing, hit it right above my top hand, right back to him, and he throws it to first before I can even get out of the box. And I'm like, I'm cooked. The next AB, he got a called strike 3 on a ball. I looked at the track, man.
look at the track, man.
And I was like, I could have got a hit off him. No, I was cooked. But no, dude, I have full confidence. Doesn't matter what a guy has. Go watch Barry Bonds. Go watch Sean Casey.
Yep.
Once that ball gets out of his hand, that's not Randy Johnson throwing it. That's not Tom Glavine throwing it anymore.
Right.
That's a baseball coming through the heart of my zone, and I feast that. That's my food. That's my food.
I love it.
So, dude,
It's a mindset.
I get locked in, and there's nothing I'm gonna face that I'm not gonna be able to get through because God prepared me for what I'm gonna face that day, and I have full faith that I'm not gonna be overmatched because I've gone through what I need to succeed that day.
Exactly.
So, bro, this is how I feel on game days.
Probably should be.
I probably look like a crackhead right now.
No, but that,
Yeah.
My
love it.
teammates were like, bro, why are your eyes so wide all the time? It's because I love playing every day too. You can't. I was talking to you about this.
Yeah.
You can't be caught up on the last day because
Right. Every day's a new day.
every day's a new day,
Exactly.
and it's hard to do that in high school or college because you play on Tuesday and then you play on Friday.
Right. And then it's a shorter
And it's
season
like,
too,
yeah.
Yeah. Every day kind of means a little bit more. I mean, I don't say it means more in high school, it doesn't. But
Yeah,
shorter seasons, you're still trying to commit. You're still trying to get all this other stuff done.
Uh-huh.
Now you're playing all the time. It's every other day is another day.
yeah, man. So if I were to leave any kid that feels like they're a little bit overmatched in baseball, if I were to leave them with any advice, you got to eat hella food, good food. Luckily, my dad's a fishing guide and we grew up hunting. We ate venison and salmon all the time. So
Do you like venison?
I love venison. Will's a great hunter too. Yeah.
I've seen the pictures on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Take me hunting.
That guy, he used to be all right. He's a dog now hunting. You got to eat good. You got to lift the house, bro. You got to push your body further than you think you can go. But you got to be smart. No ego lifting. That's what I did in high school. And
Oh, screw you.
it hurts.
It does.
But so eat, lift. I sound like Eric Sim right now. Throw gas hit bombs.
No bunting.
Swing hard to hit balls hard. You got to swing out of your ass. We'll say that. And bro, you got to have confidence even when you don't. When you started YouTube, did you think it would blow up? Obviously, you had the goal that you wanted it to. But your first video you posted where you're like, yeah, This is
No, I was
This is gonna be-
expecting like it was, the only views were me, and I was okay with that because I enjoyed the video. I was like, this is fun. And if I got a subscriber, I remember my first ever channel when I hit 20 subscribers, I was like, dude, I'm like the man. Like I was like I was 12. I was 12 or 11, and I would post videos of my cats and my dogs to like music videos and stuff. And someone commented one time, they're like, "Good video," and I was like, "Yeah,
it was.
I thought so too,
Dude, I still will post on TikTok and watch it all the way through, press like and save just to get my view time up. I think it'll help. Does it? Does my own view help?
I don't
I know it says 1 view afterwards.
It does. It matters. The one that matters, it matters.
If it matters to you, it matters.
Dude, you gotta fake it till you make it's a good one. Because I never thought I'd be able to play anything past college. I thought, what did I even think I was gonna do? I'd have people. I was gonna bring up an old girlfriend I had.
Oh, we're getting deep here.
Where her mom told me I wouldn't be able to play baseball
What?
past like.
Wait, your ex-girlfriend's mom said that?
Oh, she's a sweetheart, dude.
I mean, I feel like you're a
Screw
nice
it.
person, but I don't like your mother.
her mom was nice, but I remember they told me like, you're not gonna be able to play baseball forever. And I know that, but I could do it a little bit longer than you're thinking, and I'm gonna prove some people wrong. I had a travel ball coach that when I was in 8th grade, he told me I'd never play college baseball.
Why would you say that to a kid?
He went around the room saying, "Yep, you'll play college. You're gonna play D1." Pointing at my boy Mickey. Yeah,
Oh.
and I ended up playing with him. Pointed to a guy next to me and said, "You're probably not gonna make it." Pointed to me and said, "You're not gonna play college baseball." And I remember going home in the car that day with my dad, crying.
Why? Like, I don't. What's the thought process
There literally was
there?
a thought process on that. That's just, I mean, that shit is brutal. Like, what are you doing as a coach?
We were damn good. Not me. I sucked at the time, but that travel ball team was damn good. I guess they had their guys, bro. But I got in the car that day with my dad, and he's like, "Dude, from this day forth, you're gonna prove that guy wrong." And he told me to go envision his face on the baseball in the garage off the tee and hit it as hard as I could. And that's when I started actually gaining bat speed. And bro, it doesn't matter what someone tells you can or can't do. Your brain will tell you can't do it. And I'm so fortunate to say, like, I've been able to experience things that I never thought I'd be able to do. I never thought I'd be able to afford a flight out. $700 from Alabama to here.
Wow.
What?
Thanksgiving Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I didn't go third party. I went straight through United. They scammed me. But
So I like to ask everyone kind of this question. But for success, like what does success look like for JT? Kind of even if it's just like tomorrow or 10 years from now, 20 years from now, whatever it is, what is success for you?
especially this year, I mean, I played on 2 different teams. The only thing I can remember, I don't remember like my home runs, trotting around the bases. I remember like the road trips, bro. Going to the hotels with having a 30-year-old roommate and talking to him like he's my best bud. It's, in short, it's the relationships. My definition of success is, bro, it's the love and relationship that I can create along the way, bro. That sounds like I'm sappy.
No, but that's what
dude,
we're here for.
I cherish it so much, man. Like I love meeting people that I can truly like sit down and like talk deep with. And man, I'm outing myself, but
No, I agree, and it's
bro.
crazy to especially for you. Like you've probably met people from so many different parts of the country too, different parts of the world, and it's crazy where certain people you can connect with no matter where they're from, and it's that part of me I really appreciate.
Yeah, and it's like I just came back from my buddy's wedding that I played. We were shortstop and second base in college, and he asked me to be in his wedding party, and I was like, "You thought of me enough to like you want me to be standing next to you when you're marrying your bride." And it's like, dude, that's all I could ever ask for. I could have batted 0.00 in college. And if I could get those relationships out of it, I would go through that any day of the week. So, dude, it's that's what it's all about. And I'm a youngin', man. I don't got it all figured out,
No,
but
none of us do.
that's what I'm freaking just craving, man.
Yeah.
I want truly meaningful relationship and conversation with just like my circle, man.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the best.
Yeah.
So
All right, I got one more question for you,
Yeah.
and then I don't know if Dan has a couple more for you, but I'm sure he does. For me, it's like, what does the future look like for you? What do you have up and coming for plan? Whether it's solo videos, and you're kind of getting to that. Baseball wise, I mean, anything.
yeah, man. So I'm trying to get into long form, dude. So I filmed one of my first ones with Sim yesterday. I don't know when that's gonna come out. I'm trying to get them out, but I mean, I'm trying to build my platform on social media. Just because it's fun. It's not because I'm trying to make
No, it's fun.
I mean, I'd love to make a living out of it.
Of course. Any of us would.
But other than that, I'm grinding my ass off getting ready for the season because I got one shot left at this, and I'm not going to be filming stuff during the season because I don't want to add fuel to the fire if a coordinator comes up to me. It's like, Taylor, you're posting damn videos and you're the reason we suck. I'm not letting them have that. So, dude, I want this, dude. And it's not like, oh, my goal's to make it to the MLB. Because once I get to the MLB, I have my first game and I go 0 for 4. It's like, oh no, I need to get my batting average up. It's the same thing. I've been fortunate enough to play with a good amount of big leaguers in any ball. It ain't about that. It's just, I know that I'm going to find fulfillment in my purpose, which is just like, it's work for what I want. And dude, I'm so excited to get back and see my buddies.
Yeah.
And I just hope they say like, dude, you look better than last year. And obviously I don't care.
The best compliments are from your buddies. Always.
Yeah.
Always. I mean, that's a little bit weird, but
I don't care what those
yeah.
dumbasses think of me. But dude, I cannot wait to get back in that box and just know that, you know what, no matter what happens, I put in the work and I can trust that.
Yeah.
So, dude, baseball's the best.
It's the best, man.
How's it giving us jobs?
How we doing this? You know what I mean? It's all from the love of the game,
best,
bro.
Man.
It's crazy, bro.
We can keep doing it.
Yeah.
We can stay in baseball.
Yeah.
Screw you, ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, that's a great. Wait, I still kind of want to go back to the coach thing. About a coach saying that he literally. How old were you when that happened?
13, 14.
I would have cried.
He said,
I would have cried for what
I was crying a ton, dude.
Yeah,
a
bro.
person that you like probably you look up to. You want guidance from him. He's like, this is the guy who maybe even holds the keys to like my future in baseball. And he's telling you can't make it. Like, do you ever use that chip on your shoulder when you're going through tough times? You're like, I want to prove people. I heard you said it earlier. You're like, I want to prove people wrong. I think I kind of found out
want to prove
people who those are.
When I start the journey, it's like I cannot wait to screenshot my stats at the end of this year and send it to my coach that said, you need to go play in a lower league. You need to start lower so you can build up. And once I have the good season, like I had it this year, I had my best year of baseball, consistent-wise, all year. And I could have sent it to 10 different people over the past 3 years that have been like, bro, don't, like, you gotta, like, you're in over your skis right now. I don't want to coach. Oh, this was my guy. He's my guy. But he told me like one of the things I said was the most arrogant thing he's ever heard in his college baseball experience. And I'm not an arrogant guy, bro. I was just confident. And I wanted to be like, I'm going to send you my stats after this year because I'm going to get after it. And then once it's done and I have the good year, it's like, they don't deserve my time, bro. I'm good. I don't need that beef.
No, that's true. That's something that I remember when I was younger, like I would use kind of that fuel and then you like you maybe overcome that mountain. You're like, actually like they don't even deserve the time of day.
Yeah.
Now. Like they might've helped fuel the fire, but it's like, you're past that now,
Yeah.
which is like a sign of growth, I think.
And luckily there's still things that fuel the fire. So
Yeah,
I got some
bro.
things I'm pissed off about right now and I can keep those to me.
Keep them right in the heart, brother.
And I'm going to go hit the gym when I get home tomorrow and try to bend the damn barbell in half.
Damn right.
So, yeah.
All right, well, if you guys made it this far, don't forget to comment below for the free Baseballism $100 card giveaway.
Every single video,
guys. So just comment below, and we'll pick someone from that randomly. Do you have anything else?
Yeah. Is there any last thoughts you want to say to the people watching?
Anything.
Where can we find you?
Oh, yeah.
On social media?
Right now, you can find them in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yeah, right.
JT Bat Bro on socials. baseball bat bros to the moon, boys.
To the moon.
Come on.
Let's go.
We got some fun stuff planned, and I'm glad I get to be a part of it for the next few months before I go off to spring training. But one last thing I could just leave the guys watching is keep playing baseball, man. It's the best, and there's openings. I got a buddy that just got a job with MLB Players Association. Stay in the game of baseball. It's the best, man.
It's the best.
Great guys.
It's the best.
Too. So, yeah.
Well, thanks for joining the pod, man. That was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. That was awesome. Thanks for coming on, man. We really appreciate it. We really do.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Peace.
Peace.
To the pen, I pour up heavy in the lamb on a Eddie. I got 3 rolling valley. These new deals, not for belly.